Long, Long Journey by Sandra Markle, illustrated by Mia Posada. Crackle, crackle, crunch, the little female bar-tailed Godwit at last breaks free of her egg. She steps into the world on long, wobbly legs. It's nearly midnight, but it's June in Alaska and still light. A cool wind blows a chick's downy coat. She shivers, lifts her beak, and squeaks, peep, peep, peep. The little female was the last to hatch. Two sisters and a brother are nearby with their father. They are hunting insects in the grass. Their mother next to the nest trills softly, and the chicks come running. They huddle with their sister, and their mother settles over them. This way, the newest chick stays warm and joins the family. For 2 days, the chicks stay close to the nest. Their parents take turns sitting on them to keep them warm. In between these rests, parents and chicks search for food. The parents need to double their body weight before fall. The chicks need to grow up and become strong. The little female learns to hunt spiders, crane fly larvae, and beetles. She eats all she could find. Soon the little Godwit and her family wander farther as they feed, but they are rarely alone. Lots of other Godwits nest and feed in this treeless land. Sometimes other hunters come searching for food too. One day, an Arctic fox sneaks up and slips close to the little female. But her father spots the fox and squawks a warning. The little female is not yet able to fly. She crouches low and stays still. Her coloring helps her blend in with the grass. Her father flaps his wings and swoops at the fox. Her mother joins the attack, and so do other adult Godwits. The fox runs off without its meal. For almost a month, the female Godwit chick eats and grows bigger. She also grows feathers and loses her fluffy down coat. When the chick isn't eating, she is hopping and flapping her wings. Her wings grow stronger with each hop and flap. Then one day, the young female Godwit hops and flaps hard. For the first time, she does what Godwits do best. She flies. In mid-August, the mother Godwit leaves. The young birds stay near their father. They eat and practice flying hour after hour so their wings grow even stronger. At last, they follow their father to the coast. They join thousands of Godwits gathered on Alaska Cape Avid mud flats. The young female prances across the mud on her long legs. Every step or two, she pokes her long beak deep into the muddy ground to find and eat tunneling worms and tiny clams. In September, flock after flock of adult Godwits leave the mud flaps. By mid-October, mostly only young birds remain. The young female is one of the flock. She practices flying with the other Godwits. In between flights, she feeds alongside them. She eats and eats, growing very plump. Finally, when dark clouds sweep overhead, the young female rises with the flock. She is pushed southward by strong winds. Her long journey has begun. The young female flies through unfamiliar skies and over unknown seas. Although not one young bird has made this flight before, together they know the route to take. The young female squawks again and again as she flies. By listening for other Godwit voices, she stays with the flock even in thick, cloudy, and heavy rain. One day, a peregrine falcon hunting over an island swoops out of the clouds with wings folded and tail on tiptoes stretched out. The falcon aims straight for the young female, but she pumps her wings hard, climbs fast, and escapes. Another Godwit isn't so lucky. Day after day and night after night for nearly 8 days, the Godwit keeps flying. The young female is thin, her wings stroke slower. Still, she keeps going. Finally, there's green and brown ahead. The young female swoops down with the flock to the New Zealand mudflats, where land mingles with the sea. She arrives with 2 final wing flaps and lands on wobbly legs. Then, folding her wings, she falls asleep. The young female doesn't sleep for long, though. She needs to eat to get back her strength. She'll stay in New Zealand for 2 years until she's ready to raise a family of her own. Then, when March brings cool winds, she'll once again join the Godwit flock and make the long, long journey back to Alaska.